Hi, my name is Rosalie Madden. I'm the vegetable specialist at Perennia Food and Agriculture here in Nova Scotia. Today we're in a field that was planted to rye and oats last year. We put a box into the grain drill and seeded out 2 rows of oats for 8 rows of rye. And as you can see here behind me, the oats winter killed, leaving these vegetation-free paths into which we're going to plant squash. So right now, Nick is driving a tractor and he's rolling and crimping down the rye. This is where the 2 oat rows were, and they winter killed, and that biomass is broken down. This was also had Roundup sprayed on it, and so it killed a lot of the emerging weeds as well. And so we're hoping to get a really nice mulch mat from the rye, and then have this nice clear row for the squash to be planted into. So here you can see the awns just starting to emerge from the leaf sheath. This means that the rye is in the boot stage, and this is the time when you want to hit it with an herbicide to get a good kill. After applying the herbicide, you want to wait 3 days before coming in and rolling and crimping. And then after you've rolled and crimped the rye crop, you want to wait another 10 days or so before coming in and planting your squash so that the allelopathic effect of the rye has a chance to kind of break down a little bit so that you don't kill your crop.
If you don't want to use an herbicide to kill the rye before rolling and crimping, you need to wait until the rye hits its reproductive stage and you can see pollen setting on the anthers. In Nova Scotia, this happened on June 12th.
So here you can see the bruising on the plant tissue. This is where the crimper has come through and crimped the stems. So if this was still actively growing rye, this would, and in its reproductive phase, this would be enough to kill the plant. But since we wanted to come in a little bit earlier so we could get a little bit of an earlier planting date, we sprayed it out with Roundup first to kill it, and then are crimping it down to form that nice mat. So what we're doing now is we're crimping it down, and we're going to plant squash into where those oat rows winter killed. And this is a new technique for Nova Scotia. Research done by Agriculture and Agri-Food Canada in Quebec has shown that this has worked really well. But the nice thing about it is that the mulch is going to protect the squash fruit. It's going to grow on top of the mulch, and you're going to have a higher quality squash. And also the mat will dampen down some of the weeds, and so it'll be less herbicide use in the squash.
As you can see here, we had really good kill of the rye. It was sprayed and then rolled and crimped, and then we waited about 10 days for the allelopathic effect of the rye to dissipate before planting squash. Today is June 6th.